Okay guys, so welcome back to another Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Fatal Frame. So pagpatuloy natin to. So let's fucking do this guys. Welcome back again guys sa Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So last time ay kinalaban ulit natin si Yoshino Takigawa. At nakita natin ng at may kinalaban na rin tayo. May impact na yung bullet ko, yung mga multo.
Yes, Kurosawa speaking.
Rei, it's Miku. Good morning. I gathered together all the information I got from the editor about the woman yesterday. I wanted you to see it. It's laying on the desk in my room, so please go take a look at it if you like. I got in a little word about all this. There's one other thing I wanted to check out. I'll be back after I finish. Pero may narinig ko nagsasalita. Dito yun?
I understand. Thanks.
Dito, baka may multo dito. Wala. Ito. Parang Resident Evil eh. An old roll of film from the camera obscura. Is there anything on it, I wonder? Undeveloped film. Okay, this looks like the grave mound in the courtyard by that stairwell. Maybe I can learn something from this photo. Okay, ito. Black human shape stain marked the walls of a narrow corridor. Maybe I can find something out about this. Okay, notes. Location. Hindi yan. The Manor of Sleep. Inside the house was a courtyard. It was snowing. There was a line of graves and an even older house looming up behind. Okay, human shape stains. The narrow corridor on the other side of the door where I hear the mourning was strung with sacred robe and paper. The walls were covered with the human shape stains. There was a black stain left behind when Yoshino Takigawa vanished. Did something happen on those walls as well? Tara. Oh! Hindot na yan. Hindi ko siya napicturan. Oh my god. Dito alam ko minadaan multo dito eh. Tara. I don't feel like sleeping now. Okay. Just make it okay. Miku always keeps her desk so neatly arranged. There is a pile of the reference materials in Miku's note on the desk. She said she had put them together for me. Yoshino Takigawa. The woman in the photograph named Yoshino Takigawa, 26 years old. She was the only survivor of a plane crash that occurred in August. Following is a comment from a reporter named Osawa who covered it. In the plane crash, Miss Takigawa was thrown out of the aircraft and was mostly untouched by the fire. Also, the arbor where she was thrown became a caution, and she was thus miraculously saved. When rescued, her external injuries were mild burns, bruises and scrapes, and it was determined there was no threat to her life. But as it took 4 days to find her, she was very dehydrated, weak, and distressed, and she seems to be suffering mentally. During those 4 days, she was surrounded by other victims, her relatives, and her lovers' corpses. Next is what I hear from someone is at the hospital administration. After hospitalization, he was extremely frightened of being alone or sleeping. She apparently had frightening dreams and would even hurt herself to stay awake. But over time, the amount she slept grew longer, until she spent most of the day sleeping. At first, it was thought she was sleeping due to the psychological trauma she experienced, but her condition gradually grew worse, and she would sleep for 3 days straight. Oh man! When she walked, she would complain of hallucinations, saying pain or there are bruises all over my body. As her hallucinations grew worse, she became less responsive to outside stimulus during her waking hours, and would sometimes mutter deliriously or sing lullabies. The past several days she hasn't woken, and the rest is as Rei saw. This is also just a hospital rumor, but staff has a long-standing urban legends among themselves about patients like Takigawa, or who they call lost patients. Okay, investigation regarding Yoshino Takigawa identified. Placed between the pages of Miku's notebook is a copy of a newspaper cutting with today's date written on it. Patient disappeared. Patient disappeared. On the night of the 9th, a patient disappeared from her ward in Katsuragi Hospital, and the police are currently searching for her. The missing person is the sole survivor of the August plane crash, Yoshino Takigawa, 36 years old. Ms. Takigawa became emotionally unstable after the incident. She was diagnosed with the post-traumatic stress disorder and hospitalized long-term. The hospital response pasensya na to her disappearance went to no other than we are investigating the details. Ms. Takigawa lost all her family in the accident, and concerns have been raised about her current whereabouts. A newspaper article patient disappeared identified. Disappearance. That picture stand on the desk has been laid flat. Okay. Is this a photo of Miku? Miku with man. See Mafuyo. The photo shows Miku with a kind-looking young man. A boyfriend? No. More like brother and sister. She's always been cheerful enough, but I don't think I've ever seen her look quite discontented. I heard she had lost a family member. Could this person in the picture be Miku Hinasaki? Okay, note. Incident, disappearances. According to Miku's research, Yoshino Takigawa was asleep almost all the time just before she disappeared. After the accident, she slept longer and longer hours, and whenever she woke up, she would hum what sounded like a lullaby. Apparently, the medical community is abuzz with rumors of similar occurrences. Hospital patients who disappeared. Is this another of those urban legends? Okay. People. Miku Hinasaki. The girl who works as my assistant, she's the sister of Yu's best friend. I heard she lost of relatives. The photo on her desk showed her with a young man who looked like her brother. She's always been a cheerful person, but I haven't often seen her smile as happily as in that picture. I wonder if the person she lost was someone she was very close to. Maybe she lost someone special just like me. Okay. Wala na. Yun.
Having trouble sleeping? Do you need to sleep in here with me? Rei, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest. What can I do for you?
Miku, I was wondering if you can research this photograph for me. Okay. Thanks. Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Okay. Thanks.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Tingnan natin baka sa meron ang baba. Tuwing gabi, 3 AM, naglalabas ng mga mosquito. Wala. Baka naman. Papasigurado lang. So save muna tayo. Oh,
This place is...
the subduing song. Okay, baka may mga alam mo na mga item. There's something on the ground about the size of a person covered over with green matting. Okay. Patingin tayo doon. Oh! Oh! Hindi. Sila mo. Dito tayo. An image of something has been caught on the photo. Something is reflecting the light. Type 14. On top of the built-in desk and shelf are some old books and film canister and unruly piles. The film all seems to have deteriorated and falls to pieces when I touch it. Okay. Among all the tattered old books on the shelf is one with a spine that looks newer than the others. Voltors notes one. While continuing my research, I stumbled upon the existence of the shrine that is perhaps the origin of the sleeping priestess. The shrine is very small and hidden away within the step of a mountain. It appears just as in the drawing. There are also normally worshippers, and according to stories from the small village nearby, it is a shrine where you could offer your pain. When I called upon the head of the family, she said they allow visitors until the snow melts. They carry out a rite here to protect a sacred area in the mountains. Men are not allowed in the rite, but it seems every few years they invite men in order to continue the bloodline. They call them outsiders. I think that I've heard of a similar custom. The guests who come in winter while the snow falls all hide their faces and pull large bundles on wagons. It resembles a funeral procession. The rite carried out on their behalf must be connected to the song of the sleeping priestess. Okay. I have found a part for the Manor of Sleep track. Okay, track. When your camera automatically faces goes. When your camera is not ready, it will automatically face in the okay. Useful to. Yung auto aim kung tawagin. An image of something has been caught on the photo. Natahi siya, nangistor pa. Oh, there's something on the floor. Okay, herbal medicine. Something on the ground. Stone mirror, ayun. An image of something has been caught on the photo. Muna. Dito ba tayo? Dito. Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Sacrifices.
Hindi, bumagsak siya. Okay, shield. Found a part for the Camera Obscura. So, okay. Oh, alam ko na yan. Hindi ko nababasahin. There are two old Japanese dolls on the top of the trunk. One of them has fallen over, but I think there are a matching pair of twin dolls. Tingnan natin kung may ano dito. Notes. It looks like there is something inside. Okay, shotgun shell. There's a baby doll wrapped in cloth in a basket. This looks like an old straw cradle. Didn't they use this in the olden days in the old cold north of Japan? That's taas. You open the lock. Okay. Ah. Dito. Kaya tayo, dito tayo nabon ng multi, di ba? Isa. There's something inside the drawer. Okay, sacred matter, swerte. There's the black lacquer chest. Its color but faded. There's nothing in the drawer. There's an empty chest. The handles of the drawers are covered in rust. Wala. There's an old chest. It looks like an old dishes here. Can't see anything interesting here. Baba tayo. Oh, tumingin siya. Okay, type 14. Tayo dito. Oh. shield to. Itong shield. There's a oblong shape of charcoal prison. Ashes inside are damp. It looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. Oh, yun. Ito. Umubusan ako ng film. Oh. There's something shiny in the floor. Okay. Yan naman. Tayo. Ito ata yun. Balik. Oh! Uy, meron. Ito. Wala. Basa na natin yun eh. Baka may magulo na naman dito ah. Oh. Oh, yun. Galing, pero huwag muna tayo doon. Muna tayo. Oops. Oh. 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 Ulo niya, hindi. Tingnan natin. has been spread out on the floor. This looks like this might be an important person's room. Taas sa taas. Ulit.
Won't you help me find him?
Okay, an image of something has been caught on the photo.
Why? It's not the child's fault.
Yun, no? Herbal medicine. Ilipot na natin. Save. Oh. Ah, okay.
You killed Daddy!
doon. Dito, tingnan natin baka may daan. Pag natin nasubukan pumunta dito eh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, patay. Pakahirap pa lang din lang pala. Tama. doll has stuck to the door is fading away. Oh, that house. On the candlelit altar is a huge gemstone as big as my palm. It looks like it might be used in some kind of ceremony. Something is reflecting lights above the altar. Bellflower key. A bellflower pattern has been carved into the handle of the key. Okay? There's something on the floor where the girl dressed as a shrine maiden was. A great diary. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse. Having the mistake go in a little bit at a time or having it stop through all at once. I wonder if they die, if the stake goes all the way through, or wonder if matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess too. Okay? The red doll room. Okay, the snake bruise. You got musty feel. Okay. Notes. Okay, so the red doll room. In the small room where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the walls. Inside was one of the girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to impale me in my daydream. Who is she? And what was she doing in there? Okay, incident. The snake bruise. Every time I dream of the house, the snake-like tattoo gets bigger. The stabbing pain is worse every day. If things carry on like this, it will eventually cover my whole body, and then the dream, the manor. What do they mean? How can I escape? Okay, so guys, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. So nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Fatal Frame. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.